Community hires you to be not just their artists, but their sacred artists, to lead them in sacred rituals. And in the case of Judaism, rituals that go back hundreds and thousands of years and bind us to an unfolding historical narrative that's happening, and we get to lead the song of that. Who I was before I was a cantor was a secular musician. In my case, in the popular music realms, I was a piano player, singer. And I came to Judaism late. My soul awoke into Judaism later in life. And as the cantor, it is such a high. You know, when you're really on and when you're in the deepest and most profound moments, it's a different level of high, different level of meaning.
We are slightly under 500 families. I was on the Cantor search committee, and we interviewed about 40 cantors of various ages and various backgrounds. And I think like any other shidduch, you want the fit to be perfect. We are a very participatory shul, and we wanted somebody who appreciated sharing the bima. We needed somebody of his caliber to show us how truly enriching the service can be.
Tonight was my installation. It was a night to celebrate a new chapter in the history of Bet Torah. I gave him the verse from Psalms, Karov Adonai l'chol korav l'chol asher yikru v'emet. He created an entire song with lyrics surrounding that verse and added layers of meaning to it.
And may you always bless the righteous ones.
It meant for me that I don't have to do this work alone. It means that I have a partner who's quite talented and committed, and it takes a village.
So I teach a class for Hebrew high school, and I call it Popular Jewish Music and Performers of the 20th Century. These guys, they heard cantorial music. Lower East Side, they were listening to right in the synagogue. Almost all of the performers that I cover in some way or another deal with their Jewishness in their art. So for example, if we cover Al Jolson, I can talk about how incredible it is that the first talkie movie ever is about a cantor. It blows their mind to find out that White Christmas was written by a Jew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. We've all met Jewish kids who hate Hebrew school. I am determined to give them a sense that there is something holy and spiritual and juicy and meaningful and essential about Judaism.
He has to be probably the only teacher that actually
teaches us.
Yeah, that teaches us stuff, and he's the only one that I find interesting, because he's the only one who goes out of what he's actually supposed to do.
I don't know. I approach the classroom, I suppose, like an artist. I will work with them on having an experience through prayer.
I used to hate going to services, and now every time I go, it's like, I don't know, it's like, there's not even a word for it, that's how special it is.
Cantor Herman is an inspiration.
He understands who we are and what we want to do. He's willing to create some new traditions, and we love him for that. And I don't think there's a person in this synagogue who doesn't appreciate exactly what he brings to us.